we have a 1750 battle report for you today. Eldar versus Chaos Space Marines. Lots of stuff in vehicles. Demon Prince back there, stuff in vehicles. What have I got in my army? Night Spinner, 2 Fire Prisms, 1 and 2. Wave Serpent with EML, and just 6 Dire Avengers in there. 10 Wraith Guard with Eldrad. My regular Eldrad model is broken, so I'm substituting them with just like a regular Farseer. Seer Council on jet bikes, 6 Warlocks and a Farseer over there. And I am facing 2 Demon Princes, a bunch of Berserker squads inside Rhinos, and the Berserker squads are over here. So it's going to be a pretty awesome battle. Tons of dudes, lots of chopping. Okay, and my opponent has tried to steal initiative. Oh, he steals initiative! Look at that cheating power there. Awesome. Okay, so I am not going first. I'm going second. Okay, rounding up top of turn 1. Stolen by the Chaos Space Marines. These guys moved up there. Things rolled up, popped smoke. He tried lashing submission, but failed against Runes of Warding. He was trying to lash these guys, so he ended up taking a wound because he failed his invulnerable. These guys, because I didn't go first, I didn't have fortunes. They fired in plasma cannons. Saves made over here, but they managed to gun down 3 of my Wraith Guard before the game even started. Pretty awesome there. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, oh, the one guy overheated, so he did take a wound by some bad luck there. So it was some weird luck all around. And that is about it. So on to my turn 1, back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up my bottom of turn 1, what happened? We fired a ton of stuff in the air. It took us a lot of shooting, actually. Eventually, these guys couldn't quite do it. I had moved these guys up to try to assault them afterwards, but when it exploded, they were too far away. So I decided to jet bike move away from that squad. In the meantime, what else happened? Both fire prisms fired at these guys, managed to blow one of those obliterators away. They're being proxied as obliterators. Night Spinner nuked these guys after they popped with the vehicle, killed one guy and put him in dangerous terrain. That was pretty much all we achieved. A lot of missing. The missile didn't do much. The shooting from these guys didn't do much. We finally managed to blow it open eventually. So it is on to turn 2. So the battlefield looks like. Back in a bit. Okay, so just a mid-top of turn 2 wrap-up, because there's 2 big combats starting. First thing of note, there's 2 Berserkers that made it here. What happened? These guys, the Power Fist guy died from dangerous terrain, a couple guys died from dangerous terrain. Plasma cannons, by some bad luck, just scattered over this poor unit and murdered like another 3 or 4 guys. So it's just 2 guys left. They're just going for broke. They're trying to charge in here. Over here, what happened? There's a huge combat starting. 2 Demon Princes, a unit of Berserkers. One guy tried to lash again. They both tried to lash. They both failed. One guy took a wound, but that prevented that unit from getting in, so they just ran into the building. But these guys are in there. 2 Demon Princes. My Seer Council is going to try to fight this. We're going to see how it turns out. Pretty exciting combat starting. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 2, what happened after the combat? My Farseer got instant killed. A single wound got through, just took him down. Stupid toughness 3. But we ended up putting some wounds on the Demon Princes, but because of that, I just got slaughtered. And then he wiped out 3 of my guys. The rest of the unit just ran off the board. They flew off the board. So 2 kill points instantly there. These guys, of course, slaughtered through that one guy, consolidated over here. So it's actually tied, 2-2. Pretty good game. What else happened? Some shooting plasma cannons in here, wiped out another 2 or 3 guys there. And that was about it for shooting. So there was some shooting against these guys, my Seer Council, before they got assaulted, but it didn't matter too much. On to my turn 2. Yeah, back in a bit. Turn 3 or turn 2? I can't even remember now.
Well, I gotta move. Yeah, your turn 2.
Yeah, my turn 2. Okay, so rounding up my bottom of turn 2, what happened? These guys moved over here. Fortune, Guide, Doom on these guys. We didn't actually assault them because we ended up firing at the Demon Prince to kill him, and we did kill him for a single kill point. These guys flew over here, unloaded, blade storm into that unit with Doom, managed to kill quite a few. They just rolled terrible saves. I've never seen that. Like 5 guys died from a bunch of armor saves. But then we fired some other guns at them, whittled them down to 3 dudes. A Power Fist and 2 guys. Demon Prince, we tried to hit him with stuff, but he didn't take any saves, but he is webbed along with these guys. We fired Strength 9 AP2 templates in here, got a zillion hits, but just couldn't wound them. Rolled some ones, and also a lot of really good cover saves made because of area terrain. So those bastards, my nemesis, are still around. And that's it, so on to turn 3. Rounding up top of turn 3, what happened? Over here, huge combat. Tons of shooting, plasma cannons, connecting like crazy, wiped out most of my unit. Demon Prince and 2 guys charged in. There was only Eldrad and 1 guy left. The Demon Prince killed the guy for kill point. Eldrad chopped down the Demon Prince in return. He took a wound in return, so he's actually down to, he's already taken 2 wounds. He's down to 1 wound, actually. 4-3 so far. What else happened? That was pretty much it. Just shooting was all into these guys. Those guys moved towards the vehicle. Vehicle moved up, allowed them to load in. And that was it. On to bottom of turn 3. No, that was turn 4, so turn 3. So bottom. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 3. What happened? Terrible combat for me. Eldrad, despite dooming those guys, despite being fortuned, Only killed one guy, and then one jerk got some regular weapon on him, and I failed all my saves, even with the reroll. And I just died because I was down to 1 wound, so that really sucked. What do we do here? We fired on these guys, but like nothing happens to them. We managed to put 1 wound on him. We fired with like 10 blades. Here we penetrated this guy, but only blew away his stupid Stormbolter. Terrible turn for me, very bad turn. So we're on to turn 4. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 4, what happened? Those guys assaulted in there. Thanks God for Hall Fields, though. Blew off my gun, made it so I can't shoot, but I'm still moving because of extra armor. That was about it. Some shooting over here, missed. Some shooting over here, connected, but failed to hurt my armor. So that was kind of lucky from those guys. These jerks should have been dead a long time ago, but they keep hurting me. So still 4-4. Bottom turn 4. Okay, pretty fast turn for me. Not a heck of a lot. Bombarded those guys. Managed to force a lot of saves. They passed all their saves except for one Ren. Their web though. Penetrated this guy with a shot from the fire prison, but just immobilized him. So I just keep hurting that guy, but I just can't do anything to him. Fired a missile here, twin linked into that one guy trying to insta-kill him, but he made his armor safe, not surprisingly. On to turn 5. So rounding up top of turn 5, what happened? This one lone trooper guy continued to hide. He's actually just hiding like a coward inside that building. You see that one lone guy there? Back there? Never gonna get him. These guys cowered in behind the building. One guy died from the dangerous terrain. This guy tried to repair but failed. Those guys fired in and blew away the other gun on my fire prison, so that sucked. And that is it. Bottom of turn 5 coming up. Hope this ends soon. It's still 4-4. Still tie game. Okay, so really fast. Bottom of turn 5. This guy fired into here, fired at those guys, killed one guy, webbed them still. This guy flew out over here to try to ram. This guy tried to ram 20 inches, didn't quite get 21. I failed to penetrate him though, of course, and he penetrated me, made it so I can't shoot. This guy tried to fire a missile into there, finally kill that guy, but couldn't even hit. And we're going to see if the game ends. Here we go. Roll it up. Yeah, it ends. Thank God. So it is actually a tie, 4-4. We both got a lot of kill points, and then we just couldn't do anything for the last 3 turns. Thanks for the game, man. It's a good game. Very good, hard-fought game. Very nice.